Today, I'll be sharing with you a very important strategy which every beginner or every advanced trader should know. Okay, it's known as support and resistance. Support and resistance. I'm going to share with you the best way to draw your support and resistance, and of course, how to use it to execute your first trade if this is your first time of trading. Okay, so sit tight, take notes while you are watching the video, and if you have any question, you can comment it on the comment section of this video, and we will definitely make another video to address your question. Okay, so now the first thing you need to do is to go to your trading chart. Okay, you go to your trading chart. Let's go to our trading chart. Right? The next thing we're going to do is to make sure that your instruments are showing here. If they are not here, the next thing you're going to do is to click on view and click on market watch. Once you click on market watch, it will appear here. Okay, if your time frames are not showing here, the next thing you're going to do is to click view as well, then go to 2 bars, then select this, then your time frame will show. Okay, so now let's assume that the instrument we want to trade is not here. Okay, if it's not here, just click to add. You click, then type the name. Okay, once you type the name, you can select it from here. Okay, by double clicking. Once you double click it, it will appear here. Okay, so let's add another one. So once you type the name, if it's not already here, it will appear here, then you double click it, okay, and it will appear here. So the next thing you're going to do is that you click on any of the instruments you want to trade, then you right click, then click on chart window. Okay, so once you click on chart window, please go to your H4. Go to your H4. Then the next thing you're going to do is Ctrl G to remove this grid. Ctrl G. Okay, the grid has disappeared, right? So the next thing you're going to do here is to click on this. Click on this, okay, because I want some space here. Click on this. You can see this is the space I'm talking about. So now the next thing you will do is to draw your support and resistance zone. Your support and resistance zone. Remember, I told you that there are 2 ways you can draw this. Okay, one is drawing it manually. The second one is allowing a robot to draw it for you. So let's dive ahead. Now, the first thing you're going to do is to note your reversal point, your major reversal point. As you can see, this is a reversal point here. This is also a reversal point. This is a reversal point. This is also a reversal point. But note, you are going to draw your support and resistance in your major reversal zone. Your major reversal. Okay, on that note, if you are finding it difficult to identify your major reversal zone, change this candle to line. Click on chart. You click on line chart. Okay, you can see that automatically it has turned to line, right? So you can see your reversal zone. These are your reversal zone, right? These are your reversal zone. So now the next thing you're going to do is to click on insert, click on object, click on shapes. Okay, click on rectangle. So now the first line, you can put it here, then extend it. You extend it to the end of your chart. Okay, you extend it. So it should be at the tip of the reversal point. Put it at the tip. So go back again, click on objects, shapes, your rectangle. So you put another one here. Remember, it should be at the tip. You also extend it. It must be extended beyond the current market trend. Of course, in this particular case now, this is our major reversal zone. Once you have done this, once you have identified this in your higher time frame, which is your H4, go down to H1. Once you are in your H1, do same in your H1. So let's identify our major reversal zone here. In our H1, this is our major reversal zone. 1 is here, 1 is also here, 1 is here. Okay, but let's use this. Remember, I said our major reversal zone. Okay, our major reversal zone. This is our major reversal zone at this point. You can as well add 1 here. And again, you can also add 1 here. So now, Remember, we started with H4, right? We narrowed down to H1. Then you can go as low as M5, right? So you can see that this line that we drew in higher time frame, we can actually see them in lower time frame, right? So now, once you identify, let's assume, for instance, when the market hit this level and there is a rejection here, of course, this is the best place to enter a buy. And once you enter a buy here, your target should be here. Your TP should be here. Your stop loss should be remove volume. So your stop loss should be 20 pips below this zone. Remember, at this point, you are entering your buy. Okay? Let your stop loss not be more than 20 pips. Okay, your stop loss should not be more than 20 pips below your entry, and this should be your target. So now listen carefully. Listen carefully. You have drawn your zone. Our trading zone for today is between this and this. By tomorrow, if you want to trade, you can actually draw another zone. But for today, this is your zone between here and here. Okay, so let's say that the market gets to this level and there is a rejection here and it couldn't break here further. You can place your sell here and target here as your TP, and your stop loss should be nothing more than 20 pips above your entry. Let's say here is your entry. Your 20 pips your stop loss should not be more than 20 pips. The market got to this zone and it broke this zone. You should put a buy here. Then your TP should be somewhere, and of course your stop loss should not be more than 20 pips. Okay, so this is basically what you need to understand about your support. And so now remember, I told you that there are two ways in which you can actually do this. The first one is drawing it manually, and that's what I have demonstrated. And the second one is using a robot to draw it for you. The work of the robot is just to draw your support and resistance for you automatically. So now, remember I told you that the reason why I changed this to line chart is for me to identify my reversal zone. So after I have identified my reversal zone and I have done drawing my support and resistance, I can go back and change it to what? To this. Okay, change it back to your candlestick. Okay, and if you want to draw your support and resistance, you can click here by changing it to line, and when you are done, you click it to change it to. So this is how to draw your support and resistance. It's very simple. And once you are done drawing it, all you just need to do is to follow the simple market structure. Okay, follow what the market gives you. Do not be in a rush. Do not be in a rush to start placing trade when you are not meant to place a trade. Firstly, remember I told you that you must start with your higher time frame, which is H4. And if you look very well here, you can see that this is a buy trend. At this particular point, this is a buy trend. So if I were you, when I narrow down to my 5 minutes, I will be trading in the direction of my 4 hours, because at this point, this is a clear indication of buy trend. So here, you should focus on taking trade that is going in the direction of your H4. Okay, let's go to the other part, using your robot to draw your support and resistance. So all you just need to do is to locate the robot. Of course, for those of you who need it, we'll show you how to install it. I've already installed mine. Okay, all I just need to do is to double click it, then I'll click OK. So you can see that it will automatically place my support and resistance line for me. It will automatically place my support and resistance line for me. I don't need to do anything. It will be drawing it for me, just as you can see here. You can see it at this zone. So of course, you should have taken your trade somewhere here as a buy. So what I'm trying to say is that this will automatically be drawing it for you. But then I just taught you how to do it manually. Every trader should understand how to draw it manually, and that's what I have demonstrated for you. But then the reason why I'm talking about this is to make it simpler for you. Remember, that you're also going to follow the same instruction I gave you when I was talking about the manual system. Okay? So that's how this system works. It's very simple. For those who don't know how to place buy and sell, all you just need to do, just double click this. Once you double click this, something like this will appear. In my next video, I'll talk about risk management. So when you're done selecting your lot size, the next thing you're going to do, if you have a buy opportunity, you go ahead and click here as a buy. And if you have a sell opportunity, you click here as a sell. It's as simple as that. Then you impute your stop loss. Remember, I told you that if you are taking a buy, that your stop loss should not be more than 20 pips. Of course, the normal trading pattern should be 1:2. Okay, 1:2. That means that if your stop loss is 20 pips, your TP should not be less than 40 pips. Okay, so in our next video, I'm going to take time and talk more about that. So that's how to use your support and resistance to execute trade. It's as simple as that. Okay, if you have any questions, do well to comment it in the comment section. I'm going to read your comment. And of course, if it requires me to make another video to explain better, I'll definitely do that. And if it is what I can just reply you in the comment section, I'll definitely do that. See you in my next video.